Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 11th episode of Tensei shitara Slime Datta Ken, or that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And last episode, we gave all our ogres names, which you know how that goes, they become more powerful, usually more attractive, and both those things are definitely the case. Some more of an improvement than others, you know, like Shuna. She had a very slight improvement, whereas someone like Shion had quite a bit of improvement, you know, in my opinion. But yeah, the point is we have some Kaji now, which are definitely going to help us in the fight in the future against the overwhelming orc army that probably has an orc lord, you know, leading it. Because our lizardmen are actually coming over to the Goblin Village to recruit help by using the, you know, lizardman chieftain's son, Gabiru, and that character, I think we're in for some potatoes with that character because he's something. He's something, alright. So I guess we'll see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh yeah, I know there's something I forgot to mention, yeah. The Gabiru, he's also named, you know, from Gelman, so that's probably going to come into play. I had to redo that little intro segment a couple of times, so I definitely lacked the enthusiasm by the time I finally finished doing it. As far as the Kaji names, I remember Benimaru, Shuna, Shion, and Kurobe. I think that's about all the names I remember, though. The old man's name I struggle with for some reason. Yeah. Gabiru is here. I'm sure that will be fun. Looks pretty good to me. It's good to hear. And you're looking as lovely as always, Shuna. Yes, always use protection. But yeah, we're getting a very diverse village here, aren't we? Oh, Shuna. Why can't she welcome me like that? She really is just really cute, isn't she? Well, that's good to hear. Definitely looks the part. Exactly. Slash, you know, mount, essentially. Okay, this escalated. If we're gonna fight, we gotta get out the mud. Yeah, they know. Don't pull him too hard. You. That's not even a choice. I don't know. Man. Want to protect that smile. Just please let go. Or just be more gentle at least. In a manner of speaking. Yeah, there's a reaction. I guess she's not good at cooking. Yeah, that confirms that she's not good at cooking. I first thought it was just some jealousy there, but no. Then it clicked in my head pretty quickly afterwards. No, she's just not a good cook. Impressive. I'm sure it'll be fine, you know. Don't worry too much. Oh, there we go. Really? Is it really not that obvious? Yes, I think you're starting to get it. Yes, that's what I think. Yeah, that... Ugh. I'm not that hungry. There's a difference between being hungry and wanting to eat that. I will be more than happy to. Oh wait, you're talking about the food. Never mind. Smart man. And the spoon just melts after it goes inside. Hey, goblins, you want a snack? There's plenty. There'll probably be leftovers. Can we have Shuna make us food, please? It couldn't couldn't possibly be any worse. Yeah, don't think about it. Okay, that's a good point, but it's moving, so I don't know about that. That face, I would be so torn if I was him. That's good to know. What did it go? Oh, oh, that's just cruel. Leave that poor goblin alone. Well, rest in peace. At least now you don't have to suffer anymore. I think you liked it. Ah, yes. I thought I was gonna say make sure it's edible, but I guess that's close enough. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, Gobuta. You will be remembered for ages to come. So, yeah. I don't know why, but I had difficulty reading the word capitulate in there. I think it's because I just did not wake up. I recently woke up, okay. But I struggle with that sentence. Yeah, because that's gonna be good. Stop saying that. I think I heard he had the same voice actor as Kazuma. Which I can see that if that's the case. It's definitely unconventional. There's also a few dwarves, some Kajin. I must see this village for myself and investigate. Yeah, I'm sure it'll go exactly how you envision. Being surrounded by these yes lizard men is not a good thing for him. Wow, even the mount is clapping. He probably doesn't even know what's going on. I was like, everyone's clapping, I guess I'll do it too. All this diversity in this village is disgusting. Best dirt. Yes, I was completely captivated. Just remind me what you said again. Indeed. Ah, so it's already time. Okay. I love it whenever Shion's just on screen. It makes it hard to read the sub sometimes, but it's worth it. I don't think you're ready for this. I'm not sure any of us are ready for this. And there he is. Uh... Okay. Hope you nailed that landing. 6 out of 10. Oh my god, even the light. Where did you even get the light? Just... I guess it's just reflected sunlight, but... How could I ever forget? Or die trying. I'll refrain for now. Yeah, seriously. Who does he think he is exactly my sentiment. I feel this is the problem, Rimuru. Yes. It was a nice jump. I feel safer already. I don't know about you guys. Weaklings. We're gonna break you in half. Wow, indeed. I know, right? For a goblin village, there's certainly a lot of non-goblins around here. I know I wouldn't. He certainly is. Very true. I'm not sure. It could have been the Art of War for all I know. Don't hurt the slime. You have my permission. You already gave permission. Too late, Rimuru. Yeah, we're like buddies, you know. There's no slavery going on here. We're a very progressive village. Oh, I'm never ready for that. Yeah, how would you like to try being intimidating to my wolf here? Maybe this will change that tune a bit. Probably even just eating as vegetables. It really is. So, what do you have to say, Gabiru? A bit less intimidated than I expected. I know, right? I was definitely noticing that too. I guess that's something. Maybe he's too stupid to be afraid. Or he's in love, I don't know. Wow. You know what? Yeah, just kill him. You definitely have my permission. You know, you could bite your head off before you even know what happened, right? I wanted love to see you try. My god, just stop, guys. I know, right? What impudence. Yeah, he really is. If he didn't have some plot armor, he'd probably be dead already. Oh, Gobita. Oh, are you a zombie? But you were pretty dead. Oh, okay, that's convenient. Well, no, but you have resistance to pretty much everything else. Gobita, go fight our opponent. Have fun. I have faith in you, because you apparently can't die, so what do we have to lose? Yeah, seriously, why him? It's like the only one that could possibly lose to him. Yeah, that's the thing. Stab him right between the eyes. Oh, cool. So get in there and take him down. Oh, wow. That's some Super Saiyan motivation there. Yeah, well, it's just how it goes. Then he flies away like a helicopter. Oh, God. Oh, man, maybe I actually can win this. He's gonna... Oh, close. But I don't have a weapon. Or anything. Where'd you go? Oh, damn. I didn't know he could do that. Very dramatic fall. Good job, Kobita. I had faith in you from the entire time. I guess you learned that from manga. I just... Cool. Wow, you got wrecked by our probably weakest person. How do you feel? Although I'm less confident in that assertion now, but... Yes. Apparently they can kick and shadow leap. Yes, that's probably for the best. Yeah. Everyone's very impressed. I mean, I'm impressed. Wow. What are those outfits? It's good to know. Get on that, Kurobe. Not bad. I was waiting for that line. I knew that was coming. I have to give the cliche lines before you leave. I guess so. Still have a couple minutes left. And that's our Ueck army. Very terrifying. Very... Yeah, that's... I believe that's 200,000. That's a lot. And I counted. It took me forever. Love the icons. That's why they're looking for help. Yeah, we can't really deal with that number. Like, I don't know. Not without a lot of help. That is a good question. I just assumed to break stuff because they're bad people. Well, yeah, we already kind of knew about that. Yes, for example. Which he is, of course. Well, yeah, you didn't see that one scene that we saw. That guy was named, like, Leo or something, right? Yeah. Man, that's a lot of bacon. Probably. What, are your ogre senses tingling? Tell him to take a I'll take a message. Well, that's good to know. A dryad? Huh. I don't think we've seen one of those in the show. As soon as, yeah, that is a dryad if I've ever seen one. That was a wonderful dryad. It's probably not going to look exactly like that, but I'm still interested in seeing her. But yeah, that was a very nice design. Huh. Still looks quite pretty. Yeah, still great. Yes. It's fine, don't worry. Trainee. Like a trainee, like a... Okay. Okay. Is it something... Oh, well, we were thinking about doing that anyway, so... Sure, no problem. But yeah, of course we get the ED before we get the answer. You know... the show keeps doing that. When it talks about something like elves and then Rimuru gets all excited to see it, I keep expecting, a subversion of expectations where it's just, like, nowhere near as good as he hopes. But the show hasn't really done that, The elves were great. The dryad there didn't look exactly like his mental image, sure, but still, great. Very much looked like a dryad. Still looked very attractive, so, I'm glad that it's not, trying to, depress poor Rimuru, so I'm glad for that. Man, that's so much slime. Yeah, that bit there with them kind of fighting over Rimuru, it makes more sense now that we've seen some of that in the show itself. Looking forward to meeting her. I am definitely looking forward to meeting her. I mean, I believe that's that one girl on the MyAnimeLIst page named Nava Milam, something like that. Sounds exciting. Okay, that was the 11th episode of Slime Reincarnation Time, the anime. So, this episode, well, we're continuing our adventures of Gabiru, the lizard man with a little bit too much confidence in himself. He was wandering around, going to various goblin villages, trying to get to help and stuff, having fun, getting a lot of applause from his minions. And he was told about a very special goblin village where it has more than just goblins. It's got dire wolves. It's also got, ogres and, well, Kaji now, and do some dwarves and stuff. But I don't think he was told about that. I think he was just told about the direwolf part. But because, you know, there's a lot more of those than there are either of the other things I just mentioned. But they eventually made their way to there, and they were like, this was a goblin village, right? If my notes wrong, are there any goblins here? I see a slime, I see some, like, ogres, there's a direwolf, I guess, eventually, but he just jumps out of his shadow, looks all scary, but it doesn't scare me, Gabiru, though, because I am super confident in all that, so, yeah, definitely an interesting visit that I knew we would have, but... yeah, he was not making any friends there, not in the slightest. He was just pissing off everyone. Well, mostly, you know, Shion, I would say. She gets angry easily, you know, like if you don't like her food, you know, or if you insult her food, or if you just, you know, say the wrong thing, really. But, yeah. The point is that we had to deal with Gabiru, and we ended up dealing with him with the best way possible, which would be with violence. We had a fight. Now, who would fight him, you might wonder? Would it be Rimuru as the leader? Would it be Ranga? He's the wolf that was trying to scare him earlier? Maybe one of our new Kaji, like possibly Benimaru? No. We have none other than Gobuta jump into the ring. And he did. And of course, everyone just knew that he would do well because Gabuta is just so strong. You know, he has a reputation as being one of our best warriors. Clearly, I mean, weren't you aware of that? I mean, you saw how he just jumped out of that shadow and kicked and stuff, and that Super Saiyan aura, like, just... I mean, it was clear that he would just completely wreck Gabiru, and he did, which was great to see. And then that was kind of, you know, dealing with that problem. And then they ran away, like, of course they would. Let's see... what else? I mean, yeah, we also had some moments just in general of all of our people kind of getting along with each other, you know, having conversations, dwarf stuff, you know, weapon stuff, dirt stuff, you know, as you do. And just, yeah, it was so over the top when he arrived. He even had, like, you know, the spotlights shining on him and stuff. It was just, man, he is just such a potato. That's just best word for it, really. I did like that one shot of where Benimaru, Shion, killed the other two characters, where it's just like all... I don't know how to describe it, like all, you know, gang, thug-like, you know. I'm not sure exactly how to describe that, but that was pretty funny. Nonetheless. Although the biggest comedy thing that wasn't directly related to Gabiru was the Shion food stuff. Because she said, hey, you know, I'm gonna make, you know, Rimuru food. Like, yeah, it's gonna be great. And then everyone's like, oh... okay, that's fine. And Rimuru did not know why that was the case, but he found out pretty quickly that, yes, we are invoking that old anime cliche of somebody that just can't cook to save their lives, and what they do end up making is just completely inedible abomination that could kill you. I think the name of it's like Lethal Chef. I think that's the name of that trope. But anyway, yeah, it was bad. Luckily, Rimuru did not eat it. He deflected it into Gobuta's mouth because he knew Gobuta was really tough and could take it. And of course, he knew that he would benefit by gaining some poison resistance. So yeah, that was an overall positive, I would say. I think that's pretty clear. And yeah, the harem is definitely being developed because you do have Shion and Shuna fighting over who gets to, you know, spend time with Rimuru, which is definitely a nice problem for Rimuru to have, you know. Again, I would trade my problems for his pretty quickly. And, yeah, just stop making sound phone, please. Nobody even contacts me on that phone, and yet it's still making so much noise. Anyway. The point is, the final bit was the Dryad, and just thinking about, okay, what are we gonna do about this orc problem? Because we should probably deal with it, but there's a lot of orcs, man. I don't know what we can do about that. There's probably like an orc lord too, and probably somebody pulling the strings behind the shadow, like a demon lord. So I don't know what we can really do here. Hey, master, this is a Dryad for you. A Dryad, really? Oh my god, those look amazing to send her in. And then they did, and then she popped up, and she very much looked like a Dryad. You know, she couldn't look much more like a Dryad if she tried. And she looked pretty cool. Her name was like Trainee, which is a really silly name to me. But, you know, whatever. You know, there's a lot of characters in the show. They can't all have great names. I know, you know, Rimuru didn't exactly put a lot of effort into his name for the goblins. Just, he made him as pretty much uninspired as possible. But anyway, yeah, the Dryad just said, hey, the Goblin Lord, the Orc Lord, he's the bad dude. You might want to deal with him, okay? And then before he gave his response, the episode ended. But I imagine the response would be positive. It needs to be dealt with. We spent way too much time talking about that for us to not deal with it. So, you know, it'll probably be dealt with sooner or later. It's just a matter of how. I guess we'll just all come together as one big army and work together with the power of friendship and teamwork and and all that good stuff, you know. So that would be cool though, because I would love to see our new powered up, you know, evolved ogres being able to actually fight. Because the only real fighting we saw from them yet so far was actually just fighting Rimuru and people we cared about, so we obviously didn't want them to win in that context, but this is a chance to see them fight in their stronger form in a battle we actually can root for them in, so that's definitely something that we'll look forward to, I would say. Yeah, just those Gabudu shenanigans were just so ridiculous, really. But yeah, the biggest surprise of the episode would definitely go with just being able to just kick ass and take names like that. Just good job, man. Good job. You definitely deserve that weapon that Kurobe is gonna be making for you. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.